Hello everyone. This video is a channel update. The channel is 2 months old today, so I decided it was time for a general update. I am going to explain what this channel is and how I feel about its performance so far. The purpose of this channel is to release short videos commenting on New Zealand politics. These videos include everything from criticism of political parties to policy proposals. The purpose of these contributions to the discourse is to push New Zealand in the right direction. New Zealand politics has been consumed by stupidity. The political right is completely unhinged. The political left is far superior, but still possesses an extensive list of shortcomings. Because lesser evils are not good enough, these shortcomings should be criticised. In simple terms, my goal is simple: to promote good ideas and attack bad ones. To promote good views and attack bad ones. To promote good policies and attack bad ones. Exactly 2 months ago, I founded this YouTube channel. I was not very impressed with the immediate performance of the channel. I wasn't expecting thousands of views, I wasn't even expecting hundreds of views, but the numbers were pretty poor. I set myself a goal. I would release videos for the next 2 months. If I managed to gain 1,000 views in total and 10 subscribers, I would continue uploading videos. If I failed to achieve these numbers, I would stop or slow the uploads. The channel has actually performed far better than expected. It has been 2 months since I set those goals. I have got almost 10,000 views in total and almost 100 subscribers. The goals were met and exceeded. The channel may not be an amazing success, but it is doing far better than anticipated. Some people hate this channel. They will be pleased to hear that I am not going anywhere. The goals were met, and so the uploads will continue for the foreseeable future. Now time to ramble. From what perspective do I comment on politics? Why did I decide to found this channel? What is the purpose of this pursuit? I generally consider myself to be left-wing. On some specific issues, I do differ from the mainstream left. I have plenty of criticisms of every party in Parliament, as any reasonable person should. Having said that, I do not equate both sides as equally bad. The political right is significantly worse than the political left. The corruption, the shameless donor-serving policies, the revolting anti-worker policies, the disregard for ordinary people, the attempts to import American-style culture wars and rot New Zealand politics to the core. It is pathetic and disgraceful. New Zealand can do better. New Zealand deserves better. And by better, I do not mean a simple return to Labour. I mean a new left with new policies. A bold political left. I support many bold policies. A proper constitution. A tax-free threshold. The abolition of the monarchy and a New Zealand republic. Financial incentives to encourage worker-owned and operated business models. Proportional fines. Ranked choice voting in the electorates. Lowering or abolishing the electoral threshold. A shorter work week. And much more. I find politics very frustrating. The political right is almost always frustrating. And the political left is often pretty frustrating too. I attempt to offer an alternative perspective. With the advent of this ridiculous right-wing government and an increasingly frustrating political environment, I decided that I had to make this channel. I had been thinking about doing so for a while. I like to rant about politics, I like to write about politics, I like to make politics-related images. I have been doing these things for years. And one day I thought, if I'm going to do these things, why not do so publicly? Why not promote good ideas and counter bad ideas? I got sick of watching the political right promoting stupidity and convincing people to undermine their own interests by voting for donor-serving idiots. I have been increasingly irritated by the large number of low-quality right-wing channels that comment on New Zealand politics. I want to counter these channels. The political right is very good at using the internet to promote their agenda. A lot of political videos commenting on New Zealand politics come from a right-wing perspective. And more often than not, a mindless right-wing hack perspective. I think that this is damaging. It promotes stupidity and bad policy. It promotes irrationality and immorality. I think that it is important to counter this kind of thing. And to counter it not with more partisan tribalism, but with consistent, values-based commentary. Commentary that does not attack one side for everything and the other side for nothing. I believe in principled political commentary that criticises everyone who deserves it. That is why I have criticised the Maori Party and the Labour Party in the past. Politics should not be treated like a team sport, but many commentators are just mindless partisan hacks, and someone has to provide an alternative to that idiocy. Lots of people despise this channel, particularly those on the right, but also those on the left. The vitriol is quite impressive. This channel is not my first rodeo, but sadly the New Zealand crowd is more mean-spirited than I had expected. That said, I don't really care. Angry right-wingers can be quite entertaining, very entertaining. Angry comments also indicate that my videos are being watched by people who disagree with me, which is a good thing. I do get some understandable criticism. Lots of people dislike the lazy single-image basic script video style. I do understand that, and at some point I might make an attempt to be a little more sophisticated. But I also believe that YouTube videos don't all have to be as visually captivating as a blockbuster. Many people are used to watching videos from large, successful creators. People who are paid to make videos, people who have advanced editing software, and employ editors. I am just some random person who cobbles together the odd video. So while my videos could definitely be higher quality, I think a lot of people have unrealistically high standards. My videos do not exist to be visually entertaining. In fact, they are largely made for viewers like myself. When I use YouTube, I often don't watch the visual video and just listen to the audio while doing something else. The point is simple. I do seek to make this channel better, and I am open to ideas, so if you have any, do share them. Any input is appreciated. When asked about my ambitions, my answer is always simple. Channel growth is good. The more views, the better. But I do not care if my channel is small. Every view counts. I am not bothered by views, and I do not design my content for optimal view counts. I just release stuff, and what happens, happens. The YouTube algorithm is like a fruit machine. It is very hard to predict. Sometimes it feels like it might as well be a random number generator. Sometimes you win big, and often you lose. Sometimes a trash video gets thousands of views, and a good one only gets a dozen. This is not a serious issue, however, because it is not about the views. It is about offering a different perspective, and putting that perspective out there. So be the consequences. The channel is just a small-time project, nothing more. It does not exist to generate revenue or anything like that. It is just a place for countering bad ideas and promoting good ones. It is just a place for sharing ideas and perspectives that are often absent from political discourse. That is what this channel is. I hope that you find it useful. Thank you for watching this, and thank you for subscribing to this channel. Your support is appreciated.